What's up? Excuse me. Yeah, it's time for me to make another video. And what better way to get content into the channel but knife videos. Woo! Okay, so I'm going to fib a little bit because one of these here isn't quite always in rotation. But for the most part, all of these are in rotation and as far as carrying in one manner or the other. Okay? A couple here that I don't actually carry in my pocket, but I keep nearby. But for the most part, every one of these finds a little bit of wear time in my pocket from day to day. Okay, so let me just get started and go over what I got for this installment of the knife collection. I even looked around. There's even more after this for the knife collection. so all right. Well, anyways, let me start off. Well, I think this is my most recent acquisition, and I've actually carried this quite a bit. It's the I think it's called the Civilian. It's a Spyderco. Has like a bit of a bird beak blade to it, and this one actually says Siki City, Japan. So I picked that up off of Amazon. That's one that I carry quite often, actually, quite a bit. And this other one's a Bird by Spyderco. This is one of the NRA knives that I bought when I was on an NRA kick, and I've actually carried this quite a bit. And I really enjoy the slimness, and I wasn't much of a lockback type of guy. I always liked liner and frames, but this one here I really did enjoy because it had that portion I can really kind of grip up on it quite a bit. Had a flat grind as opposed to a hollow, and it had a nice sized blade with a lot of serration to it. I carried that quite a bit too, and I enjoyed the. Like I say, I enjoy the slimness. I don't know if it weighs a little more, but the slimness actually it slips. It fits really in the grip pretty. I mean, in the pocket really good. Okay, so the other one I have here was a ZT Zero Tolerance. I did a little retail therapy. I had bought a knife after I got over COVID. Actually, I bought a knife. Before my dad passed away. It was an NRA knife, and I told my dad, "Yeah, I got this brand new knife." He's like, "Oh God, not another knife!" And so I bought it. I didn't care for it. I sent it back. Then I want to say like the week after the week he passed away, I bought this one, and I just wanted a good solid blade. And this thing here, I really like it. I'd take this knife just about anywhere. It's been pretty good. I like that recurve I've got. So that gets quite a bit of rotation time. And the Irwin Grow here, believe it or not, this thing here gets a lot of pocket time as far as carrying goes. I like that. I think maybe I might be attracted to that recess on the blade that I can kind of choke up and do some fine work with. I think I kind of like that. And I've been carrying that quite a bit. So it's a frame lock. And then another one down here is an Irwin Grow. I carry quite a bit. It's similar to this one, but it's a liner lock with a G10 handle. I think that's G10. It's the same thing in common. It has that recess I can put the finger up closer to do fine work on, and that's got quite a bit of carry time. And this one here, I should carry it more, because it really kind of has all the bells and whistles all in one package. It has a really cool cutting feature. I did carry this at work for a while, and I have a nylon one somewhere around here I carry it. I can't find it though. I think I put it in one of my kits. But this thing's actually used this to open up plastic ties on boxes. That was actually a kind of a cool feature. Also has a glass breaker in the front. I never had to use the glass breaker feature, and it was originally based off of the CQD model designed by Dwayne Dieter. It was originally made by Masters of Defense. Then the Masters of Defense line closed up, and the original ones were aluminum, had a larger plunger button, and were 154 cm. Then Blackhawk started making them, and now they're 440C if you can find one. So also there's another feature back here that I could flip that switch, and it blocks me from closing it. And some guy asked he thought one guy I knew had one that a relative of his gave, and he thought it was a switchblade that was broken. And I said nope, the knife just comes like that. And it really fills out that hand, and I really enjoyed it. I wanted to get it originally. Wanted to get an MOD version, but I waited and waited and waited, and then finally I seen a bunch of these come online at a real good price, and I just bought a whole bunch of them up. This is all aluminum here, but the Kraton handle ones, I bought a whole bunch of those up. Still got a couple of those new in the pack. And then this one, this is a smaller version of it. It's made by Blackhawk. It's a aluminum handle. Same feature, has that button that locks the blade out closer. But the glass breaker feature on this one is on the pommel. And it doesn't have the cutter, the strap cutter or belt cutter. It just has it doesn't have that, and then it has the glass breaker on the end over here instead of up here. But that gets quite a bit of carry time. I like it because you have a lot of neat safety type features in it, and it really takes up less room in the pocket. And then this one here, I don't know what possessed me to go start carrying a Buck 110. I never really cared for Buck 110s, but I really dug this one. This is a slim Buck 110 in I think it's what's called the Slim Pro, but it's in micarta. So I think they make like a Kraton. They make a G10, and then this is the micarta. And you've probably seen this on other videos before. And that's actually a Paul Boss Heat Treat S30V. And the thing just cuts and keeps cutting, and I really enjoyed carrying that, and I grabbed that quite a bit going out the door too. And then this one here, I'm fibbing a little bit, but I did give this plenty of carry time back in the day. And it's been a while since I carried it. I should probably rotate it back in. But this is the Chris Reeve Sebenza. And this is an older model Sebenza. I think they've had some new ones come out since then. Titanium blade. The old original Sebenzas used to be BG42, and I wish it was still BG42. I think this is S30V. I'm not sure, but I carry this thing, and I didn't care what it costed. It was just to me it was just a work knife, and I would just take it to work and carry it. And a lot of times I wear it in this pouch here too. So yeah, that's my so one of them kind of hasn't been carried in a while, but everything else gets plenty of carry time. So it's my these are the knives that are more or less in rotation. Now this guy here, I keep this one stowed on my dog's stroller. I have a dog stroller. I keep this stowed on the dog stroller in case I forget a knife. I'll always have a knife on the dog stroller. But I should put this in the pocket and stick something else in the dog stroller. It's a little less valuable, you know. So, all right, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed the video, and that's my update on the knife collection and slash things that are more in rotation. These are actually in rotation, and this one I probably will kind of kick back into rotation and start carrying it more often. I just recently found it was kind of lost around the house. I knew I had it, but it was just kind of lost around the house. But all right, guys, have a good one, and remember, don't worry about the haters. Just let the haters worry about you. See you on the next one.